And access to safe water in most parts of the world, including Nigeria, remains a key challenge. And as the global community marks World Water Day this Wednesday, the Nigerian government has again renewed its commitment to providing safe water for its more than 180 million people. Clearview TV's Ifeoluwa Ishola has more.
In commonplace in Nigeria. Findings reveal that 69 million Nigerians, or 1 out of 3 people, representing 35.0% of the population, have no access to safe water, while less than 1 of every 10 households, representing 9.2%, drink safe water. These and other findings are from the 2016-2017 Multiple Indicator Cluster Survey carried out by the National Bureau of Statistics and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency in collaboration with the United Nations Children's Fund, UNICEF. To reverse the trend, the Nigerian government, through the Stakeholders Roundtable meeting on access to safe water held in Abuja as part of event marking this year's Water Day, is pushing for creation of awareness on appropriate and available technologies for provision of safe water. It also hopes to expand existing networks and deepen alliances to strengthen the wash sector in Nigeria and to secure commitment of private sectors to increase investment in sustainable wash services for marginalized populations. On the role of the private sector, the founder-president of Wellbeing Foundation Africa, Oluwatoyin Saraki, expressed the willingness to collaborate with the government to meet the water needs of Nigerians.
We do this because the private sector has established structures for doing their own businesses, which can be deployed when you want to have a community goal. One example is our WASH partnership from the Wellbeing Foundation with Unilever Lifebuoy, which aims to reach 2 million Nigerian children with hand washing and soap techniques in 1 year alone. And as we go through the schools, we're already checking what wash provisions we already have in those schools. We have a very big problem in Nigeria with open defecation, and this is why, as we are all seeking to come together to find strategic ways to partner to improve water and sanitation hygiene conditions, we also have to begin to open our eyes to the idea of universal sanitation coverage.
Also speaking was the manager of Appropriate Technology Enabled Development, who says the basic objective of WASH is to reduce, if not totally eradicate, deadly diseases by having a good hygiene routine.
Well, the work the Foundation for Partnership Initiative in the Niger Delta does in WASH is largely to preserve the social capital of the people of the Niger Delta. The PIN Foundation was established in 2010 by the Chevron Corporation, and our work is sort of to address the systemic constraints around development in the Niger Delta. We've done a lot of work in that regard, promoting appropriate technologies, especially around water and sanitation. Later on today, you'll be seeing some of those technologies, which looks at the base of the pyramid economics, you know, the very affordable type of technologies that people in this last mile locations can actually afford. We know that WASH, especially things around sanitation, cost the government about 455 billion a year.
A discussion on the current intervention strategies of programs and projects in WASH sector centered on how each program and project is leaving no one behind, as well as the need to stop open defecation before 2025. Ifeoluwa Ishola, reporting for Clearview Television.